Every morning as we wake up, our minds often gravitate towards the same set of problems that we keep on replaying in our minds. These concerns are intertwined with our experiences, which later on form a loop that seems difficult for us to break. It's as if our brains are stuck on repeat, that we keep on playing the same tape of thoughts day in and day out. This time, I want you to think of your brain as a storage unit for your memories that is loaded with its own set of emotions. So when you wake up, you're hitting replay on yesterday's highlights before you've even had your morning coffee. Doing this or recalling past problems often triggers our feelings of unhappiness, sadness, or even pain. Our thoughts and emotions shape our overall state of being, since it defines our character and how others perceive us. So, starting your day thinking about your past issues sets a pattern where that dictates your future. For instance, if something made you angry yesterday and you replay that scenario in your mind today, it will reignite that anger. Then if you repeat that cycle, soon enough, people will see you as constantly in a bad mood. Over time, that anger will define you as someone who is always angry, and you wouldn't want to be known as one, right? Your thoughts indeed play a significant role in shaping your future, whether you realize it or not. So, if you're constantly looking back on the past, you're setting yourself up to keep living the same unsatisfying life. There is a study that says that 95% of who you are is just a collection of your learned behaviors, automatic reactions, and beliefs that function like a pre-programmed system. So even if your conscious mind wants more happiness and freedom, it's often overshadowed by the dominant subconscious that dictates your actions. Let's say you're putting 5% of your conscious mind against 95% of your subconscious mind in a game of tug of war. The odds are stacked against you from the start. So it's no wonder that despite your best intentions, you often find yourself reverting to old routines that create the same life over again. So how do you go about making real changes? Well, you need to bypass your analytical mind, which acts as a gatekeeper between your conscious and subconscious worlds. This is where meditation becomes important. Through meditation, you can learn to quiet the chatter of your mind and allow you to access the deeper layers where true transformation can take place. By slowing down your brainwaves, you can gain entry into your subconscious, where you can begin to make lasting changes to your life. Many people tend to wait until they hit rock bottom, be it through a crisis, trauma, or illness, before they even consider making changes. But Dr. Joe Dispenza flips the idea on this notion. Why wait for life to knock you down when you could learn and grow in a state of joy and inspiration instead of pain and suffering? A portion of people find themselves trapped in a state of survival mode, where around 70% spend their lives constantly expecting the worst possible outcomes. Similarly, every time you mentally replay a negative event, you're triggering the same biochemical responses in your brain and body as if the event were unfolding in real time. Essentially, you're subjecting yourself to the same stress signals, repeatedly creating a cycle of negativity. Your body is often unable to distinguish between past events and present reality. Many find themselves stuck in the cycle and they're constantly recreating their emotional problems. So when the time comes to break free from negative emotions, it's easier said than done because the body holds onto these patterns tightly. It's as if your body has suddenly assumed control and resisted any attempt at change. Stepping into the unknown can also trigger discomfort because the body craves the familiarity of guilt and suffering. Your body knows that success in crossing to the other side means the death of old habits and patterns, and it will do anything to prevent that. That's why the moment you attempt meditation, your body may suddenly remind you of a long-forgotten task or memory from years ago. These distractions serve as subtle signals from your body that urge you to retreat to the comfort of your old miserable life. Remember that the unknown holds incredible potential for shaping your future, and meditation serves as a way to harness that potential. A deep meditative state allows you to visualize and create the life you desire. By mentally rehearsing your aspirations with closed eyes, you're starting the works for your future reality. Interestingly, the brain doesn't differentiate between imagination and reality when you're fully engaged in the present moment. Thus, through the power of visualization, you're programming your brain for your future. According to the quantum model of reality, the moment you start feeling abundant and worthy, you're attracting wealth and positive experiences. Similarly, when you begin to feel it, you're taking active steps toward manifesting your desired future, which can empower you. But what often goes unnoticed is the fact that just because you have a thought, it doesn't automatically make it true. And it certainly doesn't mean you should act on it. Let's say, on an average day, 90% of your thoughts are the same as the ones you had the day before. The same thought patterns lead to the same choices, which in turn lead to the same behaviors, experiences, and emotions. That's why adding meditation into your routine helps you become more aware of your thoughts, actions, and emotions for positive change and growth. Becoming more conscious enables you to address unwanted thoughts before they take hold in your mind. Meditation allows you to create new thought patterns and emotional responses. However, meditation isn't a simple task, so you may find yourself constantly redirecting your focus and bringing your attention back to the present moment each time it strays. So, when you initiate a meditation session, your body may react like this. Wait a minute, we've been stressing together at this time for ages, and now you're changing the routine? Your body, much like a well-trained machine, seeks out its usual chemical responses, even if they're harmful. It's accustomed to following the same patterns. But as you continue to meditate and your body begins to relax, there's an energy shift. You transition from being stuck in a rigid state until you can break free from the chains of familiar, yet restrictive emotions that hold you back from moving forward. If you commit to this practice for just 7 days, you'll begin noticing changes in your life. You'll find yourself more aware and can catch negative patterns before they take hold of your old and happy habits. Consistency is key here, so you must continue this process until the future you envision becomes your present reality. And if you found value in today's video, don't forget to support the channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always notified when we have a new upload. Thank you for watching, and until next time.